What is a survival myth that is completely wrong and could get you killed? Follow flying birds to find water. They can simply be flying to spend a night anywhere, so we can't rely on them. Removing a bullet is more dangerous than leaving it in. Trying to remove it can tear vital organs. It can be pushed in even deeper, or removing it can cause the person to bleed out. One I know of is the myth that you can drink water from a cactus. I heard it's false, and you can only drink from a small minority of cacti without having certain health consequences I'm not aware of. Gradually loosening an applied tourniquet over time is a thing I still see in first aid training videos for some reason. Don't do that. Once a tourniquet is on, remember and mark the person if you can, what time it was applied, and leave the rest to doctors in a stable environment. Loosening a tourniquet may result in blood loss returning, which requires retightening it. Tightening/loosening repeatedly may cause, on top of additional blood loss, blood to pool up inside the limb, which can cause even more damage. It's going to take over 2 hours for muscle/nerve damage to start occurring, and about 6 until everything is dead and needing an amputation. If done right, a tourniquet should hurt like a motherfucker, and you're going to want to loosen it, but in the words of Egan Spengler, it would be bad. Rescue breaths are wildly overrated in most movies and TV shows. You'll see someone in cardiac arrest, and the rescuer will stop giving compressions and focus on breathing into a person's mouth and blammo. Awake, alert, alive. Nope. Don't do that. Your body does store a fairly decent amount of oxygen in its blood at all times. If someone in front of you odds and their mouth is covered with saliva/vomit, or someone collapses in front of you of a suspected cardiac arrest, your plan of action is twofold. Are they breathing? Do they have a pulse? This is easy to fuck up, especially in a moment of panic. My rule, as an EMS provider, is that if you don't feel it in 10 seconds, it's not there. Start compressions. If they are not in cardiac arrest, they will let your ass know, and the law covers you under Good Samaritan clauses in most of these cases. If you are the only person attending to this body, do not stop and give rescue breaths if help is on the way and will be there soon. It takes about 4 to 7 decent compressions to get blood recirculating in the body after stopping to give mouth to mouth. That's a lot of blood, carrying a lot of vital oxygen reserves that aren't making it to the brain. Obviously, if you're a long way out from help and you feel safe to do so, give rescue breaths. But it should never be priority #1. BTW, if you hear ribs crack, make a face, make vomit noises. If you have to, tell the person their bones are fucking grossing you out, but don't stop compressions. Because what are compressions? That's right. They are number fucking 1. Drinking alcohol to stay warm. You sweat, your blood will rush to your skin and you will freeze/die much faster. Don't stand underneath doorways in case of earthquakes. Doors and door frames are just not made the same anymore, so you're more likely to sustain more serious injuries if you do. You're better off staying hidden underneath a desk or table. Apparently some people think the best way to survive a wolf attack is to bend down and show the wolf you're submissive towards him and pose as no threat. If you do this, you're dead. The wolf will 100% kill you. Your best bet is to walk away without turning your backs on them, maintaining eye contact the whole way. If you look away or turn your back, the wolf's killer instinct will kick in and it'll kill you. Don't make a lot of noise and aggressive movements towards a wolf the same way you'd do to a black bear, because most likely it'll be seen as a challenge, not a threat. If you get stabbed with anything, don't pull it out, since it could be the thing that's preventing you from bleeding out. Instead, immobilize it and go to the hospital, where they can stop the bleeding when they remove the object. Close saint I can think of is, don't brace yourself if you are about to get in an accident. Try to go limp. You're more likely to walk away with minor injuries if you go limp. That's how drunk drivers survive crashes.